Oh, happy day. So, look what just arrived. Yeah, just in time because there's that storm off there in the distance, kind of all around us. So, timing couldn't be any more perfect. Oh, how I missed you. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So we are at HPP Racing up here. I don't even know. We're outside of Dallas. I don't know the exact town yet, but we're outside of Dallas. The reason why I'm here is because it's a simple job. I could have done it myself, but it gives me a chance to check out HPP. They're pretty well known in the North Dallas area for having the fastest street cars like in the area. So I brought my car here to just have them replace the O2 sensor that it's still throwing a code for. Wanted to get that taken care of before I get the car registered and get my Texas plates. So we're just waiting to get the car put on a lift. So they have working on quite the cars here, so let's go take a look at what they got. Okay, so I'm here at HPP still. I replaced the O2 sensor, or they replaced the O2 sensor. Super quick issue. Turns out I didn't even really have to replace the O2 sensor because it wasn't the O2 sensor. It was the extension on the harness. So that harness, I guess, the pin pulled out of the harness. So, because after I put in the O2 sensor, I went down to the gas station, got gas, came back, and the same code for the check engine light came on. And that's the O2 sensor that we just replaced. So, anyway, they just gotta take care of that pin, I guess, on the harness, and that should fix my issue. Hope so, because it's getting old real fast. You know, so hopefully this should fix our issue. So.
That's probably the power button.
So I'll get back on the road and see if it comes on. But the whole time I came here, didn't come on one time. It's about an hour drive from our place to come here. It didn't come on one time. Then I went down to the gas station, got gas, and as soon as I turned the car back on, that's when the shit came back on. And luckily the gas station's just like a quarter mile that way. So I was able to flip back around and they were able to put the car back on the lift. Not that big of a deal, man. It's just it's annoying. We did a data log on it, and that's how we found out that that bank one, it wasn't reading anything at all whatsoever, and that's an indicator of the harness. So, okay, pretty sure we fixed the issue. The extension on the O2 sensor harness, we purchase the long tube headers, a lot of them come with extensions, and if you're not careful with putting those in, those pins can get pulled out. So that's pretty much what happened when that pin's pulled out. It won't read anything. So we put it back on the lift, pulled the pin back in, or pushed the pin back in. We did a quick data log on it, and everything so far is reading fine. Big thanks to all of them here. They seem like awesome guys, and so far I'm impressed. So I will be coming here for sure more often. So from here on out, HPP, can't speak highly enough. Okay, another update in regards to my check engine lights and my O2 sensor. So coming back from HPP yesterday, the car seemed to not have any issues with the check engine light. It was running fine. Hasn't thrown any codes until right before I got home. I had the check engine light come back on again, and I was just like, fuck. Same check engine light. So after I got home, plugged in the scanner, and it wasn't the same code. It was code regarding the inefficiency of my catalytic converter, or lack thereof. Code P0204. I gotta look at it, but it's something along the lines of that. Has to do with my cats not performing efficiently. So it was a different code. I didn't really know what to do in regards to this, so I reached out to Mustang Lifestyle, and because I know he has the exact same LTH headers, same X pipe, except his is catless. Same situation though, and he recommended to do the O2 extensions or extenders. By installing those, they're about $40 a piece for the rear cats. Putting those on, I'll pass emissions every time and I won't throw any check engine lights. And I need to take care of that before I register the car so I can pass the emissions test. So, you know, I have like a legal car in the state of Texas. So I just ordered those. I should have those here hopefully by Friday. And I found out my next door neighbor right here, he drives a 18 to 21 5.0 on E85. So he's a car guy. He has the exact same issue I have. He has them on his car, and he works at a shop just right down the road by Texas Motor Speedway. And once those arrive, we can get those thrown on because he has access to a lift, and hopefully problem will be solved. So we'll pick this video up again once those arrive, and we can get them thrown on the car. Okay, so I am picking this video up here a few days later. I had to wait for some parts to arrive, and I had to wait for these defowlers. Took a couple days for them to come in, so we're picking this video up now, which is about a couple days later. This will solve my check engine lights. If anyone doesn't know what these do, in a nutshell, they basically trick the O2 sensor check engine light to not come on so you could pass emissions, or just not have check engine lights turn on. And in regards to me, since we just moved to Texas to get my car registered, I need to pass emissions, and I won't pass emissions with any kind of check engine lights. So you put these defowlers in, you screw this end into the O2 bung, you put the O2 sensor in here, and it essentially tricks the check engine lights so they don't turn on. So I won't have any more check engine lights, any issues with that. So my neighbor right next door with the fully bolt-on 5.0 on E85, he works at a shop. We're going to take the car down there here soon and just get the car up on a lift to get these on, and then take my emissions test, pass emissions, get plates, all that fun stuff. So we're going to go get these on, and then hopefully this will solve the problem. Alright, so this here is my neighbor Dan's 5.0. It's 18 to 21. I don't know exactly what year, but I'll ask him here in a second. It says it's got the full bolt on, it's got the 10-speed auto. It's on E85, so maybe after we're done with the car here, we'll have him tell me a little bit more about his car. It's all blacked out. It's got the it's the premium package, so it has the digital dash, all that fun stuff. So maybe in a bit we'll take more of a look at it. Alright, so we're here under the car. Now with the O2 sensors, it's always a better idea to have them angled upward or at like some kind of a 90-degree angle to help with condensation or anything that would get in the way of the O2 sensor. So, but these ones aren't that way. You could always drill another O2 bung up top at an angle, but we're just going to try it as it is. Hopefully that should work. Yeah, it was primarily this side that was throwing the code, the passenger side, but I thought, well, might as well just get both of them, you know?
I think mine were throwing both code, like both sides at the same time.
I could hold that too. We made it a little angled upwards, so A, it's out of the way because this exhaust hangs pretty low. So it's out of the way of everything. Just gotta run the wire so it's tucked away and get onto that side and we should be good to go. Alright, so there we go. So got those O2 sensor in here so it's not directly in here. I do need just a little bit more drive time before I can come back here to get my emissions test and get that passed. But I should pass here no problem since I got those installed now. So we're just gonna tuck these up here a little bit better and then we're good to go. Okay, so while we were down here underneath the car, we noticed this bolt here for the passenger side K-member. It was rubbing on the header. So we're just, that noise, he's trimming down the bolt a little bit, so when it doesn't protrude and rub on the header. So a lot of people with these LTH headers, they've had an issue with that, where the bolt rubs on the header. And then also, that right there is barely touching on the header too. So we're thinking maybe get another washer for these, so have a little extra space, because it's just barely touching. So we're gonna try to take care of that too, since, you know, since we're down here. Okay, so we got those O2 extensions, or the defowlers is what they're also called. We got those on the car. We cleared up a little bit of space on the motor mount on the passenger side for the header for clearance, because it was barely rubbing on the header. So it's with these specific types of headers, it's been known for that to happen. So you got to like modify stuff a little bit to make some clearance. So got that taken care of. We can't quite do the emissions test yet. I need to give it a little more drive time, so probably come back here tomorrow and get that taken care of. But that's all said and done. You guys have a good one. If you're not, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.